Hey guys, what's going on? It's me, Venator-class here, and today we're going to be doing another episode of Star Wars Legends and Lore. So in this series we just go through things that have appeared in Star Wars Legends, which is the lore of Star Wars, and canon, which is the things that have actually happened. So we're going to be looking at the Venator-class Star Destroyer today. So let's get into it. The Venator-class Star Destroyer was also known as the Venator-class Destroyer, Republic Attack Cruiser, and later the Imperial Attack Cruiser. It was one of the capital ships used extensively by the Galactic Republic during the later part of the Clone Wars, as well as by the Galactic Empire. It was designed and constructed by Quat Drive Yards and Alantine 6 shipyards. The stock ship was 1,137 meters long, making it one of the largest capital ships capable of atmospheric operations, landing on planets to load and unload troops and vehicles. The Venator-class was born from the success of the Acclamator-class assault ship and was designed by Lyra Blissex for the purpose of serving as a medium-sized and versatile multi-role warship. While primarily designed for ship-to-ship combat, the Venator had secondary roles for ranging from starfighter carrier to military transport and battleship escort. The expanded carrier role made the Venator-class popular amongst Jedi starfighter aces. As a popular multi-role warship of the Republic Navy, the Venator was considered heavily armed and armored enough to lead assaults on rim worlds like Utapau, as well as fast enough to chase down blockade runners. Due to being relatively less self-sufficient than other ships in the fleet, the Venator-class often relied upon supply lines to aid long-range campaigns. These vessels also sported the red colour of diplomatic immunity all Republic ships sported. By the beginning of the Galactic Empire, the hulls were deprived of this symbol of the Republic, giving them a dull Imperial grey appearance. Offensive and defensive systems. The armament of a single Venator-class Star Destroyer consisted of 8 DBY-827 heavy dual turbo laser turrets, 2 medium dual turbo laser cannons, 52 point defense dual laser cannons or turbo lasers, and 4 heavy proton torpedo tubes. The Venator-class's 8 heavy dual turbo laser turrets were its main weapons and had 2 tracking modes. In its precise long-range tracking mode, the DBY-827 could hit a target vessel at a range of 10 light minutes. During close-range flights, the turrets could rotate in 3 seconds with their fast tracking mode. In terms of firepower, these weapons rivaled the main battery on the later Imperial 1 class Star Destroyers. The DBY-827 had different power settings. This allowed the Venator's pilots and gunners to select a range of destruction from a small strike to a vaporizing blow. As a true warship, the Venator-class Star Destroyer could almost divert all reactor output to its heavy turbo lasers when needed. As a result of this, a flotilla of Venators could break through the shields of Trade Federation battleship with ease. At the suggestion of Anakin Skywalker, a heavy SPHA turbo laser cannon was installed within the ventral hangar of some Venator-class Star Destroyers of the Open Circle fleet. These weapons were meant to protect the Star Destroyers while they opened their long ventral doors to the Army complement bays. These would be used considerably during the Battle of Casin. Propulsion systems. Venators were equipped with powerful engines, a Class 1 hyperdrive with an effective range of 60,000 light-years. Its main reactor could annihilate up to 40,000 tons of hypermatter fuel per second, producing at maximum 3.6 times 10 to the 24 watts of power. The main engine room had several vertical power cylinders littering the room with walkways on different levels providing access to onboard personnel. Complement. Despite possessing powerful weaponry and being on par with the Victory-class, the Venator-class was designed with an additional starfighter carrier role in mind. Its hangars were far larger than those on other Star Destroyers like the Victory-class and later models like the Imperator or Imperial-class. Prior to the formation of the Galactic Empire, a typical Republic Venator carried a complement of 420 fighters, 192 V-Wing or V-19 turret starfighters, 192 ETA-2 Actis-class interceptors, and at least 36 ARC-170 starfighters. The ship also typically maintained a variety of shuttles in its hangars, since it was capable of entering a planet's atmosphere and landing on its surface. The pre-Imperial Venator-class had a standard complement of 40 LA-80 gunships and 24 military walkers for planetary operations. The cruiser was also capable of holding one prefabricated garrison base for long-term battles on planets. In addition to a standard ventral hangar bay, the bow of a Venator could open up and reveal half a kilometer long dorsal flight deck. This flight deck enabled the Venator-class to rapidly launch hundreds of fighters. However, the slow and closing armored bow doors could leave the ship extremely vulnerable. Although the strong shielding was used to compensate for this weakness, the design aspect would be entirely omitted from later Star Destroyer designs, such as the Imperator/Imperial-class Star Destroyers. On ships in the Open Circle fleet, an SPHA turbo laser cannon was positioned near the ventral hangar opening for the purpose of protecting the ship along the ventricle arc. The Venator-class also had hangar openings on its port and starboard side. These were used to dock with space stations, mooring towers, and larger starships, for the purpose of transferring troops and materials. Command Tower. Because of its carrier role, the Venator-class featured a novel dual-bridge tower design. The port tower was a starfighter command bridge, while the starboard tower served as a standard helm and command bridge. On future designs, this dual-bridge design was also employed. A similar dual-tower design was also seen on the Secutor-class Star Destroyer. The command bridge was designed with dual crew pits where operators would be stationed on the control ship's various functions. Officers would patrol walkways above and have a panoramic view of the outside. This bridge design would become a standard feature on most Imperial warships. On top of each tower was a hyperwave communications and scanner module. Its function was similar to the scanner globes on the Imperial class and other KDY vessels, but had a flat shape. Venator's flagships in Venator fleeters had red painted conning towers to separate them from others. Technical specifications. Length 1,137 meters, width 548 meters, height/depth 268 meters, maximum acceleration 3000 g, maximum atmospheric speed 975 kilometers per hour. Thank you for watching this video. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like. If there's anything you want covered in the next video, leave it down in the comments. I've been Overthegiantree, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.
2 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe. And I get more ass than a toilet